Hey guys, this is Brock from Command Family Medicine. Today we're going to be talking about the Centenarian Decathlon. The best way to ensure a long, healthy life is to focus on 4 different types of fitness: strength, mobility, VO2 max, and zone 2 efficiency. Dr. Peter Attia is a leading longevity expert, and in his article entitled The Centenarian Decathlon, he provides a great snapshot of what it looks like to become fit now so that we can both live a very long time, but also maintain a high level of functional fitness in the last 10 years of our life, which we refer to as the marginal decade. Because we're looking to prepare ourselves for the last 10 years of life, we want to consider what types of functional physical activities that we want to prepare for or be capable of doing in that last 10 years. We want to pick at least 10 different things that we specifically want to be able to do. And we also want to try to include some hobbies, if we can, some physical hobbies like golfing 3 rounds per week or playing 5 games of tennis. We want to pick these goals and train for them now because over time, our strength, mobility, VO2 max, and zone 2 efficiency will decrease despite our best intentions and our best efforts. So let's take these 4 pillars of fitness one by one. Strength. Strength is, of course, the backbone of our functional movement, but it also plays a big role on our metabolic health. More healthy muscle mass tends to increase our metabolic reserve, which improves the body's ability to deliver oxygen and produce energy. And so it tends to make us much stronger if we were to get ill, tend to fight infection better and recover better. Training for strength also puts a lot of tension on our bones and decreases our overall risk of osteoporosis. Our goal for strength training should be at least 1 hour per week of strength training, whether that's through weightlifting specifically or calisthenics/body weight based movements. You want to familiarize yourself with whatever type of exercise is doable for you. If you are not experienced with resistance training, you might start by going to the gym and primarily using machine exercises to target the main muscle groups like the chest, arms, back, core, and lower body. Start simple and ease into your training so that your tendons, ligaments, and joints can get accustomed to the new tension. Number 2 is mobility. Nothing will make you feel old like stiff, achy joints. We want to become highly mobile now so that we feel young and so that we maintain a high level of functional movement in our later years. With just 10 minutes of mobility or stability training per day, we can really set ourselves up for success later on. To cover the topic of mobility more, I recommend that you search the internet for Peter Attia Mobility and read his article on this largely overlooked but important subject. Number 3 is zone 2 efficiency. The zone 2 efficiency points to how much power your body can produce while maintaining a moderate aerobic exertion. The higher your zone 2 efficiency, the healthier your mitochondria are, and the mitochondria are the power plant of your cell. And this really builds the foundation of your overall metabolic health. We want to aim for approximately 1 hour per week of zone 2 training. And for most people, zone 2 training is about the level of exertion that makes you short of breath and it makes it difficult to carry a conversation, but is not so intense that it's hard to get any words out at all. Lastly is VO2 max. This is the max amount of oxygen that your body can consume during exercise. VO2 max is so important that it impacts your risk of dying from anything multiple times more than high blood pressure, cancer on average, smoking, and even diabetes. In fact, going from the least fit to the most fit category of VO2 max decreases your risk of dying from anything by as much as 4 times. So it's super important to pay attention to how aerobically fit you are, especially with that high intensity fitness. For VO2 max, we want to aim for about 20 to 30 minutes of high intensity aerobic training. We want to avoid the interval training approach. It's better to have more sustained periods of time with the high intensity exercise. And we want to make sure that it's intense enough to well exceed the zone 2 level of intensity. Now, you can measure your VO2 max at achieving your best in Springfield to establish your baseline and to kind of set up a target for where you'd like to be, so that as you age and your VO2 max goes down, you're still going to be in a good spot later in time, but also to try to get to that higher level of VO2 max fitness for your age and gender so that you can maximize your longevity. For more information, read Dr. Peter Attia's article on the Centenarian Decathlon, or pick up a copy of his book called Outlive. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you in next month's video newsletter.